Alright, hello everybody, and welcome back. As the stream title suggests, I do think we're gonna go for the harder challenge just because, I don't know man, the base one is too easy. It's too goddamn easy, and I think, a challenge is, it's a little bit more entertaining, and also I think for me personally, um... I just like a better challenge, man. So with that being said, we're gonna keep it just because I like the bathroom design and wait, call. I think we can build a better iteration of it. I am gonna delete this guy though because it's okay, we're gonna be okay, y'all. And plus, I think like the whole point of playing is just to have fun and do some challenges. So I think it's gonna be good for us to maybe challenge ourselves to go even further beyond. I definitely think Space Out. It's not a whole entirely different game, right? Per se, you still have the core mechanics, and I think the core mechanics we're pretty good at. I think I'm gonna challenge myself by going for the challenge here. So with that being said, though, what do we want? I don't even know. I don't know, man. Lush forest core. His forest goes off. Metallic caves. How can you have metallic caves but metal poor at the same time? Huh? Craft satellites. Geonode, frozen core. Well, frozen is always kind of easy. Metal rich. I do like metal rich. But I mean, we're gonna challenge ourselves. I don't want to deal with slime, man. I was hoping metal pour would be one of the things, but it seems though metal pour always happens to. I mean, actual volcano activity is nice. I like that. I don't even know what the hell lush core means, dude. This word has a lush forest core. Huh? What does that even mean? I don't know. Honestly, I'm just gonna just spam this and then we'll stop it. I'm not looking. Stop. Okay. Frozen friend and metal rich. I mean, some might say I was looking. I was not looking, okay? I don't know, man. Whatever, man. I mean, this is already gonna be a challenge, so we might as well, like, give ourselves, I don't know, some benefits. But yeah, I just think like the home planet they gave us is just it just has too much resources, and I just don't think it's gonna be fun when the game like spoon feeds me all the resources I need to basically successful. I kind of like it when they give me a limitation, be it like, oh, you don't have a lot of temperature, oh, you don't have a lot of living. All right, I already like you. I don't care about research, honestly. Okay, you could stay. So what are you? You're gonna be like a. Oh, but we definitely need somebody who can dig. Well, we definitely need someone who can do research. And we definitely need. What do we need? I do like a decorator. Biohazard. No, not really that big of a deal. But not having someone who can dig is kind of rough. Actually, we already have an artist, so you could be re-roll. And honestly, maybe we'll go for a digging per. Oh my god! God damn! I mean, it's not bad. Decreasing calories. I mean, it's kind of bad just because it means they eat more. But honestly, it's not that bad. All right, so suit wearing, decorating, supplying, digging, research, and then I think that should be it. Calling name crew. The Mo radioactive system. I like it. We're going for a bit of a challenge, okay? Because I yearn for the mines. Alright, with that being said, alright. So this planet, it doesn't have... Ooh. What is that? Is that good? Is that bad? I don't know. I'm gonna give you a 48 because you look kind of interesting. But yeah, so this war, it seems as though there's no algae. So one of the early games, Abuser, notice the algae producer. We don't have that. So that's something to keep in mind. Oh wait, new blueprint. Ew. Loot box me. Print. Ew, it's aqua gloves. I don't even know where to use those gloves, man. Man. I don't even know where we could use them. We need metal before we can make anything. And honestly, you know what? Pip supremacy, yo. The pips. Oh, we love the pips, folks. I don't like poo-poo water contaminating with my regular water, but it's not like the worst thing in the world. There's like freaking multiple types of water here. I dislike that. Yeah. And the reason why I dislike that is because we're like mixing in all the random ass gases and shit like that, man. That's fine. It's whatever, man. But yeah, we love Pips here, folks. It's true. He's a goddamn Pip lover. Nothing wrong with that. I'm just trying to figure out like how we want to do this, because at the end of the day, I would like this surface. I think we gotta go deeper, because oxyferns, I mean, they're not really like necessary for oxygen generation. They are a pretty good meme though for oxygen generation. One thing is that we're probably gonna convert the polluted water over to oxygen. Oh wow, there's another guy here too. Holy shit! Oh, it was a steam vent. I mean, it's still good, but it's not as good. I don't remember what the polluted water comes at. I'm guessing it's probably gonna come at like a 95. So honestly, that is also not a high priority for me. Honestly, that's gonna be a 6. Let's look at the star map. Let's see what we're working with. We have a polluted water vent. We have a steam vent. We have a salt geyser. And we have a water geyser. So we don't have any cool geyser, which is a little bit concerning, because that means we're going to have to figure out a way to cool ourselves. We do have a frozen friend. We do have metal rich. We do have peak light. I don't know what the hell that means. Cosmic radiation. Okay, so I do think we got to like go to another planet. In the grand scheme of things. Where's my planet? I don't even know, man. Just get some metal. How are we gonna do this? So, I don't think it needs to be in a refrigeration box or food. I don't think it's that big of a deal. Something like this. We'll have bedroom, production room, bathroom, because this area is like already wide and it also has a poopy field. I don't want to spread the germs into the poopy field though, if we can avoid it. Yeah, one of those things that you're gonna have to do is gonna have to do some goddamn research, man. So what are we gonna need? I don't know, man. We need a lot. Dig through that thing. Dig through that thing. Just trying to figure out like where we want to place our bathroom and stuff like that. We have a lot of options, folks. We have a lot of options. Ooh, what the hell is that? Tranquil toes? Huh? Succulent. Some succulent flourish. Is that ice? It's radioactive ice? I'm radioactive. Okay. Wait, what biome do we have again? I don't pay attention, man. I have a problem. We have forest biome, which is freaking poggers. Space biome, ocean biome, and then radioactive biome. Oh, dude, that's the radioactive biome. Radiation goes what? Huh? So that top side can be like a big ass farm for us. Oh, I don't like the gap. Kind of off center, which is gonna look. It's not gonna look good if we off center. That's gonna work. Yeah. That could work. And then this side could be our bedroom side. And then put the bathroom here. And then we'll put like a wastewater pit. Oh wait, I just realized we don't start with chlorine, dude. Oh no. No. No chlorine. Does that mean we gotta use like radiation? Oh, I mean we can. Oh wait, we don't even start with anything. Oh. But we need a bathroom. That's just non-negotiable. But I don't want to deconstruct this because the moment you deconstruct them, they kinda lose half of their mass, which means we lose half the oxygen. So I guess for a emergency kind of thing. And I do actually like to put like a little lip in my rooms just because there's always gonna be some leakage. Alright, for the time being, it's a little bit more messy than I want, but, you know, sometimes you gotta adapt with, you know, what you're working with here. Try not to deconstruct anything that produces oxygen. It's fine to keep a couple little plants here and there. It's not gonna hurt anybody. So one thing about I noticed is that because we don't have algae, we don't have that early source of oxygen production, which means we're gonna have to be reliant on the oxyferns and, you know, like these oxygen boyos to provide us the oxygen that we're gonna need, right? Or polluted water, but polluted water, like, you gotta do some, I won't say some dark ass magic, but you gotta do something about that. Oh god. Sir? It's a contaminant breach. Ah! Whatever, man. You know, it's first day. You're gonna have some fuckery. Oh, the fuckery. Okay, so we do need to install like a natural layer at some point. So we're probably gonna want to route that. Okay, then we'll keep that layer of dirt so that we could do 4 plants. So that what you may call it, we can then make this into a nature area for us. We got another blueprint. Okay, loot box me. Let's go. Oh my god, it's motherfucking sucks. I don't know how to like how do we customize our pawns, because restyle maybe. Oh my god, open up the wardrobe. Oh my god, we can give him the drip. Holy shit. Oh shit, we can give him the drip. The drippy. Oh my god. He could be in his underpants. You're kind of big weird for that, not gonna lie. Okay. Interesting. Also, y'all, this should be a priority 9. And then yeah, we don't have to disinfect this thing because it's always gonna have germs. What's wrong with you? Why is he not moving? Okay. All right, and then when you go to the right for the time being, eventually we're gonna you know make this differently. But for the time being, that's how we're gonna design that. And actually, because we moved the thing up, we actually need to move the ladder up too. It's nice having like a lot of like different water types, like salt water, and water, because at the end of the day, we can use that to our advantage. Oh shit, we have no pump. Little fam, you're not pumping. I'm sorry, Mr. Oxyfern, but you gotta go, man. Put a little door there. I gotta figure out where we're gonna put our water. Oh my god. Ah, it's super hot! Okay, so we definitely gonna have to separate our bases, is how it's gonna go. Alright, duly noted. How bad is the germs? Oh, we got some contamination, but at the end of the day, these germs are gonna be dying anyway, so like it's not like I am not too concerned just yet. Okay, and then next thing we gotta install is some beds. I mean, do we need individual bedrooms? Probably not, but I mean, we might as well be ahead of the curve when designing our bedroom, right? Do we design our bedroom as a what's a luxurious bedroom? I mean, it's gonna be maximum 64 tile, minimum height is 4 tiles, 1 decor item, no cots. Cool. All these nasty ass motherfuckers can't wash their hands. They disgust me is what's gonna happen here, man. And we gotta process that polluted water into clean water too. Ugh. They give me the uck. Alright, so how are we gonna do this, fam? Well, you know, they should definitely be actively contaminating a couple of these things. Now, this thing being here is kind of bad, yo, because you know, kind of takes up the space where my homies are supposed to be. All right. Well, don't worry about it, guys. We're kind of surrounded by temperature, so get ready to get freaking rip bozo. Can't even dig through that thing. Are you serious? Are you not serious right now? At least this guy loves the goddamn suits. So that's cool. God, I hate cleaning up water, man. It's like the worst thing. Okay, well, anyways, for the time being, put a cot down there. Let's not worry about the top section. Okay, good. Now we're getting water into our wash thing, so now people can wash their goddamn hands. You dirty bastard. Germs be gone. It just barely fits. So what am I thinking about the top section? I'm thinking the top section, we probably install a bunch of arbor trees and get that process started, just because the arbor tree produces dirt, and that dirt can be used for food. And, you know, like, I'm not that much of a picky eater, so I think that'll be fine. And then in the meantime, I mean, we have a lot of poo-poo air, not to be real with you, but, you know, it's just what it is, man. All right. Research. We're gonna need to get a lot of things researched. One thing that I'm worried about is the heat death of our planet, because it seems as though we're surrounded by heat. We heat there, heat there, heat over there, heat everywhere. Because I think the polluted water comes in at a pretty hot temperature too. So we need to figure out how to cool our planet is going to be the primary challenge of this thing. Of course, we do have this whatever biome. Radioactive biome. It's the radioactive biome down here that, you know, can maybe offer some cooling. but not a lot. And then we got the poopy water too that needs to be processed. Ugh. Okay, at least there is some space there, so we could put. I'll probably design this to hold another bedroom area, so that we can get more dupes. Because I think one of the things that we do neglect, from time to time is getting more dupes, man. I mean, Hassan is not that bad. I mean, we don't even have our food up and running. Do we even have mealwood? Holy shit, what the fuck do we farm, dude? That's a damn good question. What the hell can we farm for food? Water lily. Yeah, man. This is the first start where we don't have goddamn mealwood. Is there really no mealwood? Oh, wait, we got research too. Oh. Give me a shitty battery. Give me a goddamn runner. And then we gotta, like, connect that shit. I'm a little bit concerned about our calories. It seems as though the hexlent fruit is like the only thing that, you know, to give us remotely close of, like, you know, the things we need here, but I'm a little bit concerned. And then we gotta like start ranching pips, I think, man. We gotta eat them pips. And then use the trees. Plant like a little tree biome down here. Have them start, you know, producing dirt. This is the way. That was a sublimation. Included oxygen. I mean, interesting. But why? But why? Well, I mean, polluted oxygen, as long as it's not Germany contaminated, I don't see the issue. One, two, three. We want to have it off. Yeah, something like that could work. Or we could do a 1-1-1-1-1 type situation. No, I'm dumb. You know, instead of doing something like that, which costs like a lot of construction, why don't we just do upper and lower? Yeah, because these things take like a lot of time to deconstruct and construct. It's just not worth it. Why can't I put this here? Huh? I'm gonna go for that new wood plant now. What the hell is this? What the fuck? That's a whole M statue! Holy! Okay. Okay, flex on me, bro. How do you guess that I have a level? Okay, we gotta get someone who can do hard digging because that's gonna be definitely a necessity. Oh my god, the contamination of gases. It's triggering! Okay, we gotta do some research. Starting with maybe more advanced research. And then who has like the skills? Also, we got an off schedule too. Oh, we can do shift alarms? That's kind of cute. Anyways, new schedule. This is just to not overwhelm the bathrooms because the bathrooms can only take like 3 at a time. So if everybody using the bathroom, nobody using the bathroom. Well, I mean, some people are using the bathroom, then some people don't use the bathroom, and then I become the Joker. Joker! That's respectable. We can fit like 6 plants in there. That's fine. I mean, Oxyfern is definitely going to offset the need for us to generate, what you may call it, oxygen for a little bit. But eventually, it will catch up to us. So what am I thinking? I'm thinking we do something like this to just block off the poo-poo water from leaking into my base. And then another thing that I'm thinking is that we gotta do some fucking research, man. We gotta do some goddamn research. So what kind of plant do I want to be in there? I mean, ideally we want some mealwood seeds. How many of these one storage bin so that we can move the whatever things that we need to be in there? Also see if we have any mealwood seeds. Yeah, so do we have like any mealwood seeds or are we seedless? We have 0 kilogram of mealwood. Oh. No, we have mealwood, you freaking liar. You liar. You. We don't have ranch. God, we suck. So the farmer is probably gonna dual spec into farming plus ranching, and then also maybe tidying, because we always need people who can tidy. And then you, my little friend, is gonna start my thing, and then while that guy's cooking, who let him cook? It was me. I let him cook. Anyways, research. So what are we gonna need? We're gonna need to like refine that shit. Actually, no, we're gonna need decontamination. So once we get the advanced research, I'm gonna wait, light overlay. So we actually are gonna, it's gonna look kind of disgusting, but I mean, if we want to put the research next to the light, then we do need to deconstruct this Johnny and eventually move it back when the time comes. This is gonna look disgusting. It's gonna be disgusting. Do you get a benefit from being in a laboratory? You do get a benefit from being in a laboratory. That means we gotta enclose you, dog. Okay, and then while that's being chillin', go down and get the decontamination shit, because we're gonna start refining some of this shit, man. Oh wait, we don't even have enough skill, man. Oh, oh. Okay, you can do it, but you just don't have a skill point. What does a goddamn guy have to do around here to get some skill points? I'm just gonna expedite this just so that people can go and get it quicker. Get water quicker. And then let me look at the report. All right, how quickly are we dying? Is the is the question here. So we're burning 4,500 because one of those motherfuckers is hangry. So 4,500 calories per day, which means we have about like 5 or 6 days worth of calories. Which means we got to get the mealwood generator up online much quicker. And we generated 600 calories so far. It's not going to be enough, dude. That is definitely not sustainable. At least work time is high, so that's cool. Okay, non-negotiable. We do need to generate oxygen because we only generated 28 grams yesterday. It's nothing, man. Well, ideally, we want to move this shit as low as possible. Get low, get low, get low. In the window. To the wall. Oh shit, it's my teleporter. Gotta go down and then to the left, and then we go into the radioactive zone. But these things are like barely radioactive. Yeah, it's mostly safe. It's inert radiation. Well, either way, we gotta dig into this shit. Oh wait, bleachstone, bro. Oh my god. I was like, oh man, we don't have any chlorine gas, but this biome has chlorine gas, which means germs. 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 You're on my hit list. Go down. Go down. I need to figure out where we're going to install our water tank too, but we also need a section dedicated to oxyfern maximization, because there's a lot of oxyfern just sitting idle, and we don't like that. Idle oxyferns means we're not generating any oxygen, god dang it. God dang nabbit. I mean, realistically, we want it to be at the lowest point where we put the oxyferns. Damn, I'm gonna need. I think the thing that concerns me the most is the lack of cooling. And that we might even want to consider like having multiple printers so that we have more resource generation, man. It's unreachable apparently. Are you planting yet, you little piece? Oh, you know what? He's probably detecting like the plants on the bottom. I mean, we're gonna be moving that shit. Yeah, but I also gotta figure out where we're gonna leave our water too, because we're gonna need a water tank. Okay, so I think this is where we're gonna leave our main water tank at. Which means this is gonna be where my main oxyferns are gonna live. Perfect. Ah! Sorry. All right, we're gonna dig to the bottom here. We're gonna push all the liquids over to here, and then we're gonna be making big money, big money. No whammy. Okay, who here likes to do the research? Of course, it's none of you motherfuckers that. Ugh. We're gonna have to suck up all the water too, because the water's like all over the place right now. But what are you doing research right now? Airflow tiles. That's gonna be important. We definitely need a dedicated researcher eventually. Actually, who has this skill? Can you even do research? Yeah, we're good. Alright, get advanced research, dog. I know it looks fucking hella jank right now, but don't worry about it, alright, y'all? No power. What the hell? Oh. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. Oh wait, one thing is that we don't want to increase our dupe too much because it does strain our limited resources even further beyond. So 15, and each of you produce how much? How much is a cycle? Let's say a cycle is. I think they generate like a fourth, right? So like instead of 18 kilograms of oxygen generation, which is what happens for the 100%, if it's 100% efficiency, it generates. What's 25% of 18? 18 divided by 4. Bro, I don't know why I'm struggling with math right now, dude. It's like 4 point something. 4.5. 4.5 times 15. 60. It's not going to make a dent. So theoretically, this should generate us like 60 kilograms. $67.5, something like that. And then if we look at the report, how many oxygen did we consume yesterday? Yesterday we consumed 240. All right, so basically, I do think for oxygen generation, it's kind of non-negotiable that we get access to the oxygen thing because we're gonna be you know what? Give me food, please. That's gonna starve or that's gonna provide us some extra calories right now. Yeah, because our carbon is going to keep going up and up and up. You're already going to take the hit in terms of farming, so I don't think you're going to take the hit for me. You're a person who can dig, which is crazy. Is it 8 tiles? I think it's 8 tiles, but honestly, I think that's more efficient because we get more. Oxyferns are gonna make probably, I don't know, man, a third of my air. I want to make a third of my air. $15, 18, 21, 24, 26. 26 times 4. That's 100. That's 100 like kilograms of air per thing. I think that's good enough. In terms of oxyfern generation, like I think that's gonna definitely um give us some leg room. Especially since the bottom is not going to be up and running until like anytime soon due to the fact that it's fucking covered in water right now. I need to make this. And maybe I should watch the tour bite about radiation. I mean, realistically, the thing is going to be there. So, like, I don't want to dig into the ground unnecessarily for the time being. Just because we have very limited, you know, air. How bad is it? Ooh, it's getting pretty bad here, Hunter. Okay, we might need to start generating just dirty air. Oh shit. Okay, I'm about to say. Alright, fuck that. We gotta. Oh well, I mean we can keep that actually. Let's just finish that real quick. But yeah, we gotta kick this baby into overdrive. I don't like that the hatch is living in there, man. You get improved farming. You get improved carrying. Okay, we need to research air production like now. Yeah, because without air, we're gonna die really quickly. And as you can probably tell, we have already depleted like most of our natural air. So I also gotta kick that fucking oxyfern into like overproduction, man, because we're gonna need a lot of carbon here, a lot of carbon, folks. I mean, the oxyfern project, like, it's fun. It's gonna delay the death of us, but we really gotta kick this baby into overdrive. And then I think oxygen just took a big hit too, because we fucking destroyed a bunch of oxyferns, didn't we? Yes, yes we did. Oh! We need sand, bro. I don't want to expand my base anymore right now, because of the fact that the further we expand our base, the worse it's gonna get. Our oxygen level is gonna keep dropping until we generate oxygen. Oh my god, it's gonna be a race against time, y'all. Oh shit, we dig oxalite by accident. Oops. I'm gonna priority 9 that to see if we have any more mealwood left. Put some airflow tiles in there so that carbon can fall. Stupid. I could have made it smaller and then add an extra oxyfern, dude. Oh god. It's getting bad. It is getting bad. I need to start thinking. Three, 6, 9, 11. Okay. I think it's Hassan. I'm gonna give him Ranchin, even though it's gonna hurt his thing. It's fine. Alright, oxygen, research. Okay, we researched the oxygen generator, which is very good. Next thing we need is temperature control, because that's also gonna kill us eventually. Okay. Russ? Do we even have Russ? I don't believe so, but we do need an electrolyzer, and I do need to install that somewhere in our base. I don't want to put the oxygen generation like right there, but like, I need to dig. This is gonna be the dining room area. You know what? We just need a quick and dirty oxygen generation right now, because again, like once our oxygen gets depleted, it's game over, man. Yes. Okay, so that guy can start on the Oxyfern project here. But you might not plant the Oxyfern because there's like a bunch of fucking different seeds in there, man. At least we don't have to worry about calories right now, which is, you know, like, that's not that bad. We cannot take another call. Ooh, I guess take the shine bugs. I mean, they're not the worst thing in the world. Still need a filtration medium, Hunter. Really should not be expanding into more biomes, but I really need that sand so that we can start filtering out the polluted shit. Oh wait, I'm stupid, man. Before we can even make the thing work, we need the hydrogen thing because the hydrogen thing, I don't even know, man. Hydro sensor, hydrogen engine. That doesn't feel right. What is it called? Just show me power. Am I see it? I don't see it. Am I crazy? Hmm. Okay, there it is. All right, we're gonna try to get the oxygen back online so that we have some oxygen production. Because right now we have no oxygen production. The oxyfern are not gonna save us. Let's be real about that. It's not gonna save us, but it's gonna give us like the bare minimum to stay alive. And then eventually, I want to automate the power. To I guess we're gonna use arbor trees, man. Arbor trees to do all of our work for us. Oh my god, we gotta also isolate these temperatures too, man. How bad is the oxygen? Oh, it's dumb. Oh, all right, we're entering DEFCON levels now. Dude, we might just have to stop a dirty ass electrolyzer somewhere, man. Okay, you know what? Because we're in such a bad situation right now, I think we're just gonna pop it down anywhere. That freaking this dirty pool water is like to me. I mean, realistically, this is the only space I can fit it in. I just needed a little bit more time, man. Fuck, but we don't have time. Okay, this is gonna contaminate our base. Like, do I just want to introduce oxygen into the base right now just to stop the death? And then just, you know, like later on, we could, yeah, you know, honestly, I'm just gonna put this here for the time being. And then have it generate some oxygen because our oxygen level is dropping to such a extent where we need to start intervening. And then another thing I want to do is probably also separate. This is going to contaminate our base with hydrogen. Unless We make a seal. Okay, this is an emergency. Basically, desperate times call for desperate measures. It needs to be expanded out by 1. This is really the time to be doing this. I don't know, man, but it's purple. Oh, Lord. Yesterday, we generated about 1,700 grams of oxygen, man. Oh, 1,700, and then we consume how much? 1,000 times that? Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord, have mercy. What are we researching right now? Hydrogen generator, good. Alright, pour salt water real quick. 9. What means? Pour water? Not to mention, we gotta pump hydrogen. Dude, if we don't get that water into that thing, we're gonna die. We're all gonna die. Oh my god. Uh-oh. It begins. Oh, I think our oxygen is taking a nosedive. Can somebody please just get the water there? Okay. I need to route that shit all the way down there. Plumbing? No. What do we do? I'm freaking the fuck out, man. Oh my god, it nosedives so bad, dude. Holy shit. Nine, everything. Nine. God help us. Oh, God. I thought we had more time, man. I thought we had more time. How good was this yesterday? All right, 12 kilograms. I mean, that's like better. That's 10 times better than the other day. So, you know, that's good. That's good. That's very good. God help us. Oh, God. What do you mean no power, bro? Ah! How bad is it? Oh, we are at, like, DEFCON levels now. Oh, my God. Guys, is this really the time to be sleeping, man? All right, I have to raise it to DEFCON level, man. We're not gonna make it. Oh! I need you to breathe. Oh, this is looking pretty. This is looking pretty like it's the end. Oh my God. There's no point digging into other things. We're just gonna dilute the air that we have even further beyond, dude. How's our production rate of oxygen? I mean, it's going up, okay? Like, we went from, like, producing, I don't know, 2,000 grams to now, like, 24 grams. Like, we 12x that shit, dude. Little bro, you gotta finish it. You gotta finish it. Oh my God, there's no power. There's no power. Hold on, I think I need to increase the rat reel quantity. Breathe. Breathe. Now, the only problem now is that we got to worry about overpressurization. And also, we got to filter out the thing to get burned for energy. Oh, my God, dude. Oh, my God. We got to suck this shit out. What the fuck are we gonna do? Well, we need gas pumps because I don't. Oh wait, we got gas pumps. That's good. I'm trying to figure out like what the hell we need right now. There's air, but the air is just trapped in, you know, in this room, and now we're overpressurized. Fuck. So now we gotta figure out how to suck this thing. This sucks, dude. We need to... The problem is that we need to filter out... Oh, that means we need automation, though. Oh, but we got automation. We need, like, freaking... automation wires, man. That means I need refined metal. Help me. Stop giving me shine bugs, man. What the hell am I going to do with all these shine bugs? Oxygen level. I mean, do I just accept that we're going to have some contamination? I guess we're just going to have to accept that we're going to have some contamination. I'm going to try to keep it under control, but... shit has already hit the foobar situation, man. All right, you know what? We're just gonna contaminate the base because we really need oxygen right now. How did my oxyfern guys do yesterday? Oh, we were kind of hitting a hard limit on oxyfern generation, man. Nothing we can do, man. There's nothing we can do. All right. At least now, nature's healing. But we do have hydrogen leaking into the base, which is not ideal. Dude, this polluted water is tilting the shit out of me right now, man. Oh, but we need a filtration medium, don't we? Which means we need sand. Holy shit, that's space. That's motherfucking space, yo. Holy. Okay, wait. Carbon is being trapped up in... Ugh. Okay, that bought us a little bit of time. So why don't we use this time to try to figure things the fork out, man. So what do we need right now? We need a hydrogen generator, but I need automation. Have we reached automation yet, sir? Yes, we did. We got basic automation, which is very good. And then I'm gonna need to be able to detect what's in the thing. So that means we got to go up one more level of automation. I need smart batteries, man. I did a lot of things, honestly. Actually. Yeah, because the real problem is that the hydrogen needs to go somewhere. And it just can't go into our base. Now, right now, it is in our base. Which is very bad. Well, the good news is that at least most of the oxyfern now are kicking into overdrive. What the hell? Oh, they're not actually that radioactive. Oh, I lied. It pulses with insane radiation, sir. Holy. $2,000 rads. That's pretty rad. Liquid chlorine. Oh my god. Damn, this biome is hostile. Dude, we just need so much things freaking research, man. Because I don't have all the tools to the kingdom yet. problem with getting the carbon or the oxygen online down south right now is that there's too much meta frickin' water. And not enough in the tank. And you know what? The tank idea, I don't think it's going to be built, honestly. Alright, what time is it? Oh, it's about an hour and a half in. Let's go for another half hour, and then we'll call for a break, and then, what do you call it? We'll resume. But yeah, not having a lot of filtration medium is definitely tilting the shit out of me, man. Alright, I think we could destruct this now to let the polluted water start leaking through a little bit. Yeah, because it is technically a type of oxygen. And then how's the carbon oxygen coming along? Oxyferns are providing about 40 kilograms, which is not bad. The odorizer apparently about 1,000. But the electrolyzer is providing the bulk of it. So what am I thinking? Thinking we gotta figure out where the fuck we're gonna put this water, man. You know what we need to do? We need to get gas masks so that people can actually freaking operate in this area. Ah. We're not researching. Fudge. Okay, I think we're gonna take the 50% penalty just so that we get some basic automation. And plus, I'm kind of scared due to the fact that the temperature gang. We're surrounded by the only cold right now that we have is this biome. But this biome's like hella radioactive, and there's also some scary little boys in here too. And I'm scared. I'm scared. Nuclear waste? They generate nuclear waste? Is that nuclear waste? Oh my god. Liquid carbon dioxide. Yeah, because I need to start phase 2 of the oxyferns. The oxyferns are only good as, you know, you deploy them. So, like, we got to start increasing deployment of them. And actually, food is going to be the next thing that's going to be the bane of my existence. The struggle. We got to start farming. We got to start kicking this baby into overdrive. need 7. No, we need 4 plants per person, which means we're gonna need 16 per person if we want to do it sustainably. Shit. But if anything, we gotta get the air. We gotta get the air all sorted out. And we also gotta separate the hydrogen too, because right now the hydrogen is combined together with the boys. It's kind of making it. I'm struggling. Okay. Okay, once we research that, we got to go over here, and then we got to research the basic farm tile production, and then put up some basic farm tiles right now. Yeah, it's just a lot of things compounding onto each other right now, and we just gotta chill, you know? We just gotta... Growth halted, too wet. Are you serious, little bro? Water seeds. How much do you produce in terms of food wise? 12 cycles. 4,800 calories of lettuce. $400 calories per cycle. So it's 100 calories per cycle compared to mealwood. Which does 50. So it's twice as effective per tile. So we should probably probably plant these little fuckers, because water seeds, it seems to be very effective. But what's the spread out of the thing? I mean, it's technically a double the calories basically. Lettuce. And I don't believe we farmed lettuce before. It could be fun. Double effectiveness, which means we'll need half the plants. Half the plants means we stay bing winning. Ooh, that's not bing winging though. This top tile is gonna be fucking ass. So instead of needing like 16, we'll need 8. That's way more sustainable, I think. Oh, we're gonna need a lot of lettuce. 800 calories a day. I think lettuce is the way to go, dog. Instead of mealwood. I'm trying to think right now, man. We kidnap those seeds. We start making lettuce. But the problem is that these guys need to be in a wet environment, right? Twelve cycles. Compared to mealwood. Ah, but lettuce is more infrequent though, so like I don't know how. But doesn't it yield like a crazy amount though? Because this thing yields like 600 calories for 3 cycles, which is like, you know, like that could get me through day by day. I mean, we're gonna grow mealwood. Don't get me wrong. I think ultimately mealwood is gonna be like our food that we're gonna eat a lot of, at least right now, until we get the lettuce farm coming. They need to be in a little bit of salt water. I'd rather keep the first 3 tiles empty, honestly. I mean, well, we don't have to, though. I'm just gonna keep the first. Nah, let's just keep it as it is. It's fine. And then what's the temperature range on lettuce? Lettuce. Oh, they like it hot. Compared to like mealwood, which likes it cold. That's fine. Yeah, if any polluted shit wants to make it outside, wants to live a good life, you're gonna get purged. I'm just trying to think right now, man. First of all, I mean, that water tank does need to get built. And, you know, one of the good side effects about this is because it's all reflected radiation, we could use radiation to clean our water supply if it ever gets germy. And then once oxygen level drops too low again... Oh shit, we got the rock crusher. Yes! I am in desperate need of refined materials. It's okay, we have like a lot of metal. How much metal do we have? Also, I think it's a good time to maybe dig out this thing, and then hopefully the water, we can just dump it, gravity feed it down. Are these ice? Ooh, this is ice, dude.
Sometimes we gotta inject some oxygen in here, because if we don't, it's gonna be real bad, yo. So what am I thinking? I'm thinking we honestly need to lower this. Actually, we don't need to lower it. We literally just need to install this thing at the bottom. And then block the hydrogen so that the hydrogen only has one way to go. And then question mark, profit. I think that's the way, brothers. But yeah, for now though, we have a ghetto setup because, you know, like, it was an emergency. And, like, we had to do it. Because if we didn't do it, we were risking death. And then I need to mine this shit out so that we can start pushing this water out. Ah, shit. Now it's going to be more. Our calories failing us. We're dying. Oh. Damn, we need a couple more tiles, man. We got to keep pushing this liquid all the way down this tube. Yeah, because gravity, by being gravity fed, we don't have to spend energy. I think this is pretty much all the pressure it can hold. Like, probably 3 more units. That's not going to be enough because there's still, like, shit some more water, man. Alright, fuck the water problem right now. I just need... It's so wasteful, but we just need some refined metal right now, man. Yeah, we have a lot. We could be a little bit wasteful with our initial batch and still be a-okay. Yeah, because eventually this thing is gonna take over. Not bad. The most important part is that we try to reduce the water as much as possible. shit, calories. Oh shit. You know what? Just to make sure that that little mother trucker is not eating calories. Okay, we can print. Hopefully, food, man. We need food. How much is that? 3, 6, 9, 12. That's fine. That's whatever, man. I don't even think we even have that much oxyferns left anyways, so... Yeah, I'm looking at that shit. I don't even see, like, that many oxyfern left. Alright, how are we gonna do this? First of all, power. Hydrogen generator. Attach that shit. I don't know, man. Did we research the battery? We did not research the battery. Of course, of course. How much radiation are those guys producing? It's barely safe. Probably move these guys, huh? I mean, it's technically calories, eventually. Okay, we have a lot of issues. To say the least of things, we have a lot of issues. And right now we're slow. We're slow to what do you call it? Have those issues resolved. I think the thing that we gotta tackle the most is probably gonna be our oxygen, because right now our oxygen is not automated. It's a pain in the ass, and I don't like it. So let's automate that. Let's get that system up and running so that we can get some basic oxygen generation going, and then from there, what should I call it? I think food is gonna be the next problem. Actually, no, food is probably gonna be the more easier problem. I think we're just waiting for the research to get done. But yeah, let's get food set up. Once food is set up, oxygen. After oxygen is set up, what do you may call it? The word's gonna be our oyster at that point. I know there's temperature that's gonna become problematic at some point, but right now we just gotta pretend that it doesn't exist and, you know, like, continue on our merry way here, because there's just too much shit. There's just too much shit that we gotta tackle right now. So, you know, definitely just tackle one at a time. I think food is gonna come sooner than later. I'm just trying to see if we have any more seed, dog. I want to pin that just because I want to see what our strategic reserves of oxyfern seed looks like, because I'm going to start another farm area for them, and what you may call it, we're going to probably, it has spots for 12 more, which would double our thing to at least 100 kilograms of oxygen generation, assuming that it's running at 4% efficiency. But if you look at the oxygen generation, the oxyfern makes up about a third, actually more than, a little bit more than a third of the oxygen generation. So like they are really good, and I like them. So I wanna increase it as much as possible. Though I think 11 oxyferns is pretty much all the oxyfern in this biome. Yeah, we'll have to go raid other words or like find more seeds other ways. But I mean, that's not bad though. I want to get this up to 100 kilograms of oxygen generation. Um, because like if we look at the oxygen remove, each dupe is consuming around. I mean, actually, it actually negates 50 of them. That's not bad, man. That is not bad for something that we don't have to manage. That is actually adding a lot of value to the colony. So I think the thing that I want to do next is probably if we could double that into 100 kilograms, that should produce us enough oxygen to basically not need the that's if we don't add peeps, right? If we add peeps, then obviously it's not gonna have enough, and we rely on an oxygen generator. But yeah, I mean we have a lot of issues that needs to get resolved. I also need to like refine that pool of polluted water so that we get rid of that, so that I don't have to go Joker mode. But we'll do that after we come back. We're gonna take a little short break, probably a couple hours, and then we're gonna resume later in the evening. For now though, I'd like to thank everyone watching. My name's been Hunter OG. If I not see you later, then just have a good day, night, morning, afternoon, or where you are. Just be safe, and we'll catch everybody later. Other than that,